Yes, start.
What's up, guys? Anton here with Aaron. We just got done popping my elbow out of its socket from a random move that I don't know. We're here at Peterson Grapplers as usual. It's really cold out, but we're still sweating. Cold for California. That means it's like 50 degrees outside. We're going to talk about a slide by today. I'm just going to do one because there's like 30 different versions that we can do. Legs in, legs out, hand in, hand out. There's a new one that I like that's on the tricep. We're going to do not the easiest one. I would say the second easiest one, but I think the most effective one, especially for grappling and mixed martial arts and stuff like that. So we're going to talk about starting in a really simple position. Aaron just has a collar tie. Right? He could have a wrist as well. Doesn't matter. But he's controlling me, elbow down with a collar tie, right? So this guy might be pushing you, pulling you. He's kind of moving you around, and you're like, oh my God, this guy's really strong, right? And you're trying to fight back, but his head is just like taking ground, and this guy's circling you around. You're getting pushed, and you're having a bad time. And other people in the crowd are like stalling, you know. Well, not in jiu-jitsu, but someone's yelling at you. Anyways, I'm gonna take my hand, and I'm gonna go knuckles down. I'm gonna slide it in front of his face, and slide it out to extend. Right? So he's pushing me around, he's all strong, okay? So I'm gonna go knuckles down and get my hand, my fist, right into his, what is that, his trachea, I guess, right? Right here. So now, if he does try to push me, I can stand my ground, right? And it's really important that after I stand my ground, I now have my foot matching my arm. So that means I don't wanna be like this, because if he pushes, he'll still push me around because the wrong foot's in front. So look, if this foot's in front and he keeps pushing, even if I extend, look, I'm on my back leg, right? But if I leave the same arm or the same foot, the same leg that my arm is, he starts pushing, I have my back leg as a brace, and I can extend if I need to, okay? So here's what I'm gonna do. So that's the position. Put that in your head, that's starting position. What we're gonna work on is this slide by. The slide by is arm inside, hand inside. It's gonna come down to this like a rope, and I'm gonna do a quarter turn. So without doing the slide by, I'm gonna do a quarter turn like this, and then I'm gonna dip my head, and my elbow's gonna come down, almost like I'm doing a cartwheel, the start of a cartwheel, okay? So watch, I'm just gonna do it from here, right? And here, I'm gonna turn, and now we're facing the same direction. This is where I'm getting to without the rest of the pieces, right? What we don't want to do is pull like this, because he's just going to run me over, okay? And I also don't want to lift, right? Because he's really strong. His elbow's down. He won't let me lift his arm, right? So the first thing is just turn and get my head pointed down. Right, that way, there's no resistance. I'm just getting out of Aaron's way, and I'm coming to this side. Now, let's add my own collar tie, and let's hold on to this. So, when the first part, I was just kind of like letting go, right? Now we're gonna hold on and loop behind. So watch, I'm here, right? We start here, he's pushing me around, boom, I hold my ground, I go collar tie, and I'm gonna slide this arm, and then I'm gonna do that whole move. All right, so now I'm behind Aaron with a claw, right? Really good in jiu-jitsu, really good in wrestling, really good in MMA. This is just a good position. There's so many ways we can mat return this guy. We can go straight up the butt. We can go step in front. All right, those are fancy. I like to do an easy one. I'm gonna move my hand that was here down to this hip, right? And all I'm gonna do, pull like a seatbelt, step, pull Aaron down. That's it. It's really important that you guys don't leave your arm. So after you hit your slide by, I can't have my arm here, right? He's gonna start resisting, he's gonna start grabbing, he's gonna elbow me in the face, and then he's gonna take my back, right? Okay, look, so as I do this, I slide, look, my arm slides and catches like this. I turn, and watch, my elbow's gonna go high, and then it's gonna loop. Right? I grab here. I don't wanna grab like this. Now he has hand control. I don't want him to get his elbow inside hand control. Go ahead. Yeah, you know, right? Because now he's going to fight out. So it's really important that when my arm goes under the back hip, so when he does reach for it, he can't get anything. He can grab a hand, but he doesn't have anything here. I just pull him down. Like this. Okay? So when you're first starting out in your practice, you're like, hey, partner, come grab a collar tie. And I was going to grab a collar tie. I'm going to reciprocate. I'm also going to grab a collar tie. I'm going to see, hey, which side am I doing? Well, his collar tie is on my right. So I'm going to slide by the right side. I'm going to put my right foot forward, left collar, right hand's in. And I like to think about this like arm bars, jiu-jitsu arm bars, and arm throws in wrestling. I don't get my grip right away. Because if I say, I'm going to grab Aaron's arm, see my grip's really weak. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay my hand where it's tight in here, where I have this pressure. And now, as I turn, I hit my slide by, that arm will catch, right? So like, what's the best way to describe this? If Aaron is down, just really quick, and I have an arm bar, okay? I have an arm bar. So this is really important. I wouldn't be struggling to the other ways. I have an arm bar. Okay, look. He has his hands locked. I'm not going to be like, well, I'm going to grab the arm because it's a grip and pull back, right? We don't get it. And now, look, everything's tight. I'm not grabbing the arm. I'm just holding my tight grip. And now, at the end, I grab the arm, right? So it's the same thing. We're up here, collar tie, collar tie. I don't want to say, I'm going to grab the arm because, look, this is really weak. I'm not going to, like, it even hurts my shoulder. I can't slide that by. So what we do is we put our hand in just to a good position where, like, he can't move me around here because of this. And now, as he's pushing, the arm goes through, right here. Now, last note, everyone's going to have problems if you're just starting doing this. What everyone does is this. They go like this, and that's what it looks like. Because you think like duck under or throw by. You're trying to lift the arm. The reason that this happens is because you guys start to slide by and then you say, uh-oh, my head's in the way. Well, how do I win? Okay, I guess I gotta go under the head, right? But that's not a slide by, right? And it won't work either because he just be strong. He won't let me lift his arm. There's no way in hell he's gonna let me get under his arm. Right? And that's why it's really important that we do this pivot. Right? Come down. When I come down like this, my elbow is high. My ear, or my shoulder comes to my ear, my elbow goes high. Right? He's starting right here. And then I come through. So watch one more time. We'll stop it in the middle. We're here, he's pushing, give me a little push, right? Watch, I'm going to stop right in there, right there. You see how my elbow is high and my ear is to my shoulder? That's what allows me to get out of the way. If you don't learn how to do this flexion with your arm, which some of you might not be, you're not very flexible enough, you have to work on it, right? It will look like this. He's doing the same thing, he's pushing, and you'll try to do it, come under like this, and you're going to get stuck, okay? So one more time for review, right? Aaron and I are wrestling. And he gets a good collar tie, and immediately, right, when he does get that collar tie, I'm at a higher level thinking I'm setting this up. So I post on his shoulder, and I would get my arm. If he's really deep, and he's got like, he's under you like this, and he's pushing you around, you're gonna have to bend your knuckles down and in, right? So you gotta take your knuckles, drag across the face, put it in. He's still pushing, boom. I stop. Plant my foot forward, right? I take his motion, and it's gonna slide to a collar tie, and I'm gonna throw it back. Right? Faster. Sometimes it looks like it's just like this. He gets a collar tie, hold my slide. Right? We're wrestling, collar tie slide. But see, if you learn how to do this move, it can come immediately. And now your opponent's like, I don't want to collar tie this guy. All right, so one more time. So here, wrestling. Slide by. And notice how this stays tight and this stays tight. I can't get under space to put that left elbow through, right? Oh! And then get out of the way. Lift and drive. Lift. Just like this. Yeah, so you don't give up the space, right? Big chest. A lot of times it looks ugly. It's like you're here, and you just barely get this arm down. You have to block it with your chest as he's circling. Yeah. And you get the slide back, right? So it's not always going to be pretty. Your chest has got to be in there blocking, okay? So get your partners. Again, work on this from a simple situation. Collar tie, hand in, boom. Practice that motion 100 times. Next time someone collar ties you, you just go, get it out of the way, all right? Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, me, because I'm the greatest.
Hey, you see the
Thanks,
phone, brother?
BG. David's watching. Look at him. He doesn't want to participate. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you next time.